Hello. How's everybody doing? Almost forgot the chord I was playing. There you go. Hey, introduce yourself in the chat. Where are you from? And also, what are you grateful for? We're going to be talking about gratitude today. I was thinking about what to do. I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about things that we're thankful for, right? Hey, how's it going? From Germany. A nice summer evening, yes. Well, thank you for introducing yourself. Thanks for being here. Anybody else? Oh, hi from Nepal. Thank you for being here. Wow. Oh, Jackie, Hong Kong. Thank you for being here, Jackie. Oh, love you so much. Jackie's been with me from the very, very start of my channel. So grateful for her. I'm grateful for all of you too. Just really grateful. If you've been with me for a while, I can recognize your handles, but also I can recognize the people that have been here for just a few weeks, a few months. Yeah, I'm really grateful for your support. It means a lot to me. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. How's it going? Alyssa, Toronto's here. Yes. Rico, just from Atlanta, Georgia. Nice. So happy you're here. Estonia. Wow, we've got a world representation here right now. This makes me so excited. I'm just so grateful for you guys. You have no idea. All right. So as you're introducing yourself, I'm going to sing a song that one of my subscribers showed this to me before. It's Joe. He also takes private online lessons with me, and it's called Happy Little Things by Holly Klug. Let me know if you've heard this one before. But I absolutely love the lyrics to it because it's all about the happy little things. Megan, Pennsylvania. Hi. Yeah. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. What chord am I looking for? That word. There it is. Big white fluffy clouds in a big blue sky. Finding as many cloud pictures as you can find. Happy yellow flowers and a homemade pie. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. Alyssa's here, hi. A hot cup of coffee at the start of the day. Driving to work and getting green lights all the way. listening to the radio and your song plays. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. Going for a walk outside, feeling the cool breeze, breathing the fresh air, looking at the autumn leaves, holding hands with the one I love, and he says he loves me. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. Happy bellies, cupcakes, and a cup of tea. Spending lots of time with friends and family. Laughing with my children so hard we cry. Oh, don't forget the happy little things. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you happy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't forget the little things in life that make you smile. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you. Oh, cast your cares aside and think about the things that make you smile. Hey. That song is called Happy Little Things by Holly Klug, but the last verse I made up because the thing about my happy little things, it's Happy Belly's cupcakes because I have a gluten allergy and they make really, really great cupcakes. So it's nice that I can have them like, yay. Cup of tea, spending time with my friends and family, laughing with my kids so hard that we all cry. Have you ever laughed so hard that you cried? Mm-hmm. I love it. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. Yay, I'm so excited. So I was trying to think about like, how about we jam, we have some fun, but also talk about something I think is just really important, and it's gratitude. I've been thinking a lot about that for the entire summer, actually, just thinking about like, okay, what trying to here. There's a verse that I think is just really amazing, and I love it, and it's from Philippians 4:8. It says, "Finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable." If there is any excellence and if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. I mean, there's so many times there are some thoughts that go through our heads and in our minds, and it can get you down in a spiral of negativity. And then you think like, whoa, where did that come from? Wait, it almost came out of nowhere. And it's hard. It's hard to filter that out and to brush those things aside. And it's not that you're not being responsible. I mean, we all have to be responsible. Yes, we do. But I think it's choosing to make sure that we are um, focusing on what we have and what we can do, because that can also take us out of a feeling of like helplessness and or making us feel like we're not doing enough. Right? I feel like there's a lot around us that like tap us on the shoulder, be like, "Psst, hey, you should do more." And then like, wait, where did that voice come from? What? You know? But yeah, so, yay! That's pretty cool. Oh, we have Sri Lanka, and oh, yes, Alyssa's here. She says, "True." Brian, Kansas City. Yes, he's from Kansas City. Hi, how's it going? RS is here. Yes, peace, peace, peace. You never heard that song before. It's so beautiful. Okay, it's Holly Klug, and it's called Happy Little Things. Yes, that's such a great song. It's amazing, and I've been listening to it nonstop, and it's actually a song that I'm going to be performing at the LA Ukulele Festival in a couple of weeks because I just love the message of it, and it's such a slow groove. And I think that's something that we need to do is just really stop and think about like it's not living from mountaintop to mountaintop. That's not what real life is. And I think that most of the time we take for granted the happy little things that we can do, right? So sing your lowest note. My lowest note? What do you mean by my like the lowest note I can possibly sing? Or the lowest note that I sang in the song? Found it. Never heard of it either. Okay, yeah, Annie, it is gorgeous, and you won't be disappointed because her voice is absolutely beautiful. All right, yeah, possibly. I don't know if you want to hear that because sometimes it can be a little low. Sometimes I can get a little lower on other days than not. So we have E. That would be maybe about as controlled as I can do right there without it sounding like gravel. Hey, I want to teach you something. Are you ready? All right, I want you to sing along with me. I'm going to teach you the chorus of this song, and it's called I Hear Music. I hear music. I hear music. Oh, I hear music. I hear music. Oh, ready? Sing with me. I hear music. I hear music. Oh, I hear music. I hear music. Oh, hello, Melanie. Ready? Here we go. I hear music. I hear music. Oh, I hear music. I hear music. Oh, like to tell someone how to be as one. But they won't come out and sing my song. Mr. Reggae, won't you help me now to sing a song about today? Ready? I hear music, I hear music. Oh, I hear music. I hear music. Oh, hi, Tiffany. We just like birds of a feather. We got to sing together and spread our love along this lonely land. We've got to realize We've got to stop the lies. We gotta love this land and give it a helping hand. Said we gotta love this land and give it a helping hand. I hear music, I hear music. Oh, I hear music, I hear music. Just like birds of a feather, we got to sing together. Spread our love along this lonely land. We've got to realize, we've got to stop the lies. We gotta love this land and give it a helping hand. Said we gotta love this land and give it a helping hand. I hear music, I hear music. Oh, I hear music, I hear music. Yay! Yes, it is. I hear music from the Ka'au Crater Boys. Yes, I love that. I love that song. My friend Greg. Thank you. Hi, Creative Me. It's good to see you. Yes, I see you in the chat all the time. It's so good. Oh, yay. Super cool. Yay. So yeah, I'm going to teach you I Hear Music. How's that sound? Yeah. This is another song I'm going to be singing at the LA Ukulele Festival because yeah, I think it's absolutely beautiful and it's really fun to sing along to. And if you've never heard of it before, hopefully it becomes a staple of yours. So Alyssa says, how many ukes do you have and which one is your most favorite? Like if you have one to pick one on a lonely island. Love you. So, yeah, that's amazing. Amazing. So, Alyssa is a friend of mine and she has been helping me a lot. So, yeah, she's absolutely awesome. So, um, let's see here. Um, I have, if you don't know me, I have three little girls. They are just the light of my life. The light, yeah, they are the light of my life. I'm like, "Wait, there's three of them. Yeah, that's right. They're the light of my life. I love them so much. I love them completely, and I love them equally. And so sometimes when people ask me, "What's my favorite?" You could be like asking me, "So who's your favorite child?" I don't know, but ukes and children, for me, there's a difference. It wouldn't be the same kind of question, because yeah, I would say, whoo, it really does depend upon what song I'm singing or like because each ukulele has something to offer. Like I love this Anui Nui one. So it is African mahogany. And what I love about it is the fact that the wood was torrified. It was dried out for about for years, for a good extended period of time before it was fashioned and into an instrument. And the thing is that whenever you have an instrument and then it's made out of tone wood that is very freshly cut. Philip McKnight, I love Philip McKnight. If you don't know his channel, he's incredible. He has a channel called Know Your Gear, and I love his podcast and his reviews. He's really awesome, and he does guitar reviews. And he said that if you have an instrument where it's made out of wood, where the wood doesn't even know it's dead yet, like the tree has been freshly harvested and the wood hasn't been dried out properly, you're going to have problems with your instrument. And sometimes you get that, not all the time, but sometimes you get that with instruments that where the production maybe have been like it was really fast, or perhaps the materials acquired, they didn't really have time to torrefy it, or it was dried out, but maybe not dried out long enough. So that's why you get things that are air dried for a number of years or for a certain period of time. When it's dried out, the wood is more stabilized, one, and two, the tone that comes out of it is like, shing, right? Not saying that something that is made out of laminate or something that is made out of a tone wood that hasn't been quite torrefied the well, like as well as something like this couldn't sound as comparable. I think that it can. I think it can. So, but with this one, something about this sparkle. So I love this Anui Nui. I think it's the A3. So this is a tenor. This is the A3. Yes, the A3 tenor. I love it. Anui Nui. And then if I'm traveling, I love my Enya. Oh, these are not sponsored, by the way. This is not a sponsored post or anything like that. If I'm traveling, I love my Ohana thin line. Hi, you get to see I'm wearing sweatpants too in true YouTube fashion. I was wearing jeans earlier when I went to church, but got to change my clothes. I love this Ohana thin line. I actually have traveled with it several times on a plane and was able to fit it between the seats. Pretty awesome. Well, like when I say between the seat, it was like under right there. I love this one. This is a concert. And then the other one that I really like for traveling is, of course, my Enya Travel, the carbon fiber composite. I love that one. Whew, there's a lot that I like. You put me on the spot here, but I think that once this video is done, I'll be like, oh, I forgot to mention this one and this one. But yeah, pretty cool. When you prefer, do you prefer to play low G or high G? Depends upon the song. It really does. So yeah, you are our blackbird today. Blackbird singing in the dead of night by the Beatles. Yes, oh, thanks. Yeah, I really like this one. It's pretty cool. It's really hard to pick because every time I open one, I'm like, oh, or like when they're sorry, I can't talk. They're in my basement, so I'm pointing down because I'm like, they're all in my basement on a nice separate shelf off of the ground, and in a place that is temperature monitored, things like that. And so whenever I pull one off of the shelf and I look at it and I play it, I'm like, oh yeah, I missed this one. Oh yeah, I missed this one. But I do keep them um, for comparison purposes. Before, when I first started the YouTube journey, I only had two ukuleles, one for at home and also when I gigged, and then one for at my teaching studio. And that was it. And I was totally content with that. And then um, really grateful for it. You know, been receiving ukuleles and people asking me to review them and try them and use them on my channel, which is pretty cool because then I can form a really I don't know how do I put this. I can get a perspective that I didn't have before from the different companies and the different ukuleles that the things that they offer. So it's pretty cool. But I think last time I checked, I had about 40. But I've given quite a few away over the years. I think one time, yeah, just giving away to people that are like, hey, do you, like my friends and family saying like, hey, there's a ukulele. Do you have a recommendation? And she's like, here, come into the basement and pick one. And that's actually a big joy. I get a lot of joy out of doing that. So, all right. So with the I Hear Music, I transposed this from the original key. The original key is I think it's B. No, it's not B flat minor. Oh, the original key is G minor, but it's a little low for me to sing. And so I just lifted it up a little bit, about a whole step. So we have an A minor, and then we have a D minor. I love this transition because you have an A minor here, your middle finger. Finger number 2 is on the 2nd fret of that G string. And then to transition to D minor, place your ring finger. That's going to be on the 2nd fret of the C string, and then index finger on the 1st fret of the E string. And then we go to an F. Lift off the ring finger. Ooh, yay, I love that. And then we have an E7. So we have 1, 2, open string, 2. 1, 2, open string, 2. And then A minor. Sometimes I like to go up the fretboard for this E7 for a little contrast, right? So we have an E7 here. I'm actually borrowing the 4th fret and then placing finger number 2 on the string closest to my toes on the 5th fret. Right there. And so then if I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, D minor for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have F for 2 counts. E7 for 2 counts. And then A minor for 2 counts. And then we have an E7 for 2 counts. But that last E7, if you're feeling Olympic, bring it up here. See how that adds a little extra something to it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with this one, but this, you're playing essentially the same notes, but they're in a different octave. Some of them are in a different octave, and it has a different character to it, right? And so that's called a different voicing. So it's like, this is an E7. Yes, this is also an E7 because it has to do with you're playing the same notes. It's just they might be layered on a different part of the spectrum, the sonic spectrum. All right. So, but here, when you have that ending part, instead of just E7, you have a ba ba, 1 and. So you have 1 and. So try that with you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Oh, sorry, it'd be 3 and. That's where the counts would be. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 1, 2, E7, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah, so it's 3 and. Hear that? Or here. Now, how I'm getting that separation is that I'm strumming, but then I am releasing the pressure off of the strings while my finger remains in contact with that string, and then it creates a staccato. It stops the strings from vibrating. Hear that? So you get a quick ba versus. Hear that? So that can add a lot of character and also lets your listener know that, oh, something new is coming, right? So you can try that with the end of any chord that you have, with any song that you have. You can go. So even with a C chord, I'm using that left-handed muting technique where I strum, and then I release the pressure, and then I strum again. But my finger remains in contact with the string. It's not as final as it would be if you had a chord that had more of the strings covered by fingers, like G. Hear that? Because you can have more control over that stop, the ba ba, like that. E7 here, same thing. You're just going to hear that E string ring out, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Yeah? All right. So let's try it. We have A minor for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. 1, 2, 3. And A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. 1, 2, 3. F. 1, 2. E7. A minor. E7. Ba ba. A minor music. D minor music. F. Oh, E7. A minor. E7. Ba ba. A minor. 2, 3, 4. D minor. F. Oh, like to tell someone. Yeah. All right. And that's the whole chord progression. Yeah. Isn't that cool? All right. So let's try that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I hear music, D minor music, F, oh, E7, A minor, E7, ba, ba, A minor, 2, 3, D minor, da, F, O, E7. Keep going. Like to tell someone how to live as one. Sorry, I got off the beat. F. They won't come out. E7, A minor. E7, here we go. Mr. Reggae, won't you help me now to sing a song about today? I hear music. I hear music. Oh, E7. I hear music. I hear music. Oh. Yay! So that's what we got there. And then, if you're feeling Olympic, you can try the boogie bop. The boogie bop. I call it the reggae strum, the boogie bop, because it's boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop. If you're unfamiliar with that, I can drop here. I'm gonna find it. This is my a video that I made on left-handed muting, and I call it the boogie bop because it sounds like boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, and it's a great way to just add some spice to your strumming. Let's see here. Let's see here. Doo-doo. I'm finding it right now, and I'm going to drop it in the chat so that you can take a look at it. Open it up and take a look at it later, because I use it a lot, because it's something where you can take something, the chords that you have right now with this song, and then spice it up if you're feeling Olympic in the future. Here we go. I call it reggae's secret weapon. Here you go. And it's the boogie bop. Yeah. Left-handed muting. So what happens is that I have an A minor first. I'm going to take these extra fingers, and then I'm going to lay them across the strings. And when I strum up and down, you should hear a click, click. I have to admit, I love the boogie bop. I'm glad you like the boogie bop. Yay. If you say, I'm doing the boogie bop strum to somebody else, or like to another teacher or something like that, they may look at you like, I'm sorry, what? Because each teacher has their own flavor of what they like to call things and label things, and their own way of thinking things. So if you say, I do the boogie bop, somebody might look at you and be like, good for you. It may not know. But take your extra fingers and then cover the strings. Still hold yourself in an A minor position, but you hear down, up, it just lightly touching the strings, and you hear a click, click. Now for the bop, what happens is that I'm going to lift off these two fingers. My index finger is just hanging out here, by the way. That's an optical illusion if it looks like it's pushing down on anything. And then I strum down, and then these two fingers immediately, whoop, touch the strings. So it becomes boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, like that. And in the video, I give you some ways to practice it too. Boogie bop, boogie bop. Just as good as the boom diddy strum. Boom diddy, boom diddy, boom diddy, boom diddy. Yes. Okay. All right, now you do the same thing with the D minor, but with this, because you have an open A string, I usually just leave it open. Or my down strums, my down up strums, I'm making them a little shorter so that I don't hit that string. Or another option is that this part of my middle finger is actually lightly touching and muting that A string. So when I do the boogie bop, I'm squeezing down on the fretboard here. And then I release the pressure off of the strings, but my tips of my fingers, they remain in contact with the strings. Like that. F, I'm doing the lift cover again. Boogie bop, boogie bop. E7, I'm just doing the squeeze and then leaving that E string, let it ring out because it goes by so quickly, people really don't notice, right? And then when it's perfect for bar chords because here it's down, up, squeeze, release, down, up, squeeze, release, like that. All right. So how I demonstrate that, we have boogie bop on A minor, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop. And then we have D minor, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, boogie bop, F, boogie bop, E7, boogie bop, E minor, sorry, A minor, boogie bop, ba, ba. Yeah. So that's something that you can practice on your own slowly. I recommend if you're not used to boogie bopping, watch that video that I dropped in the chat. I'll also leave it in the description box below in a pinned comment when the YouTube this video goes live, and then you can practice it on your own. I suggest if you've never done boogie bop before, watch that video. Yay! Cool. So before you leave, I'm going to share a couple of songs that I've written. What do you think? Yay! Cool. Yay. I do like to write songs a lot. It's just that sometimes I feel like my hard drive is very full from being a mom. And then also just all the things that I have to do to taking care of the house, taking care of the kids. I've always seen myself as a part-time YouTuber, not full-time, because of just the things that I do with just being a mom and running the household. And before I was a mom of 3 kids, and I had one, and also before that, taught music lessons full time. And so it's like this has always been my baby, so to speak, working on this YouTube channel. So I'm just really grateful. Like, oh my gosh, it's amazing how these things are, yeah, uh, how these things have progressed in such a way, and just really grateful for your support. But I've written songs for a really long time, and sometimes it's hard because you are always thinking about things and trying to well, like for me, I'm always trying to keep first things first. And then sometimes songwriting doesn't always get done. But lately, ideas have just been flowing and flowing, and they've just been coming back again. And it's really nice just to be like, okay, maybe it's my season again to start writing again. I always thought it's creative to make my own arrangements here on YouTube of familiar songs and add my own spin to it, but to write your own melodies and your own lyrics, it's kind of another thing. So I will try it later. Seems like the boogie bop gives so much to the chords. It really does. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's really fun. Yeah. So, mm, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Annie. I'm trying, especially with so many amazing teachers out there. You guys are, they're very, it's very humbling that you would put me in that category. So thank you. Oh my gosh, Jackie, thank you. Thank you. Whoo, wow, thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Alyssa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Especially Alyssa is a very talented musician. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, she's an incredible teacher, an incredible player, very creative. You should definitely, yes. Um, how does, oh, hi, Julie. Hi. You said, hi, I'm a newcomer. Welcome, Julie, in the chat. Say hi. Say hi, Julie. How can you take lessons from me? I teach online. It's during a small window right now because I'm still very much a full-time mom, but I do have somebody that comes to my house for Thursday mornings, Central Time, and I'm able to teach online. And so then I can also leave that information in the description box below, how you can sign up for one-on-one lessons with me, teaching via Zoom. So yes, that's right. Thank you again. Thank you so much, Jackie. Yeah, Jackie's been with me from the very, very beginning, and very, very sweet, sweet woman, and just a beautiful sister in Christ. Just really appreciate you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah, Alyssa, you're awesome. You rock. She plays everything. Like, she plays piano beautifully. She's been teaching herself how to play piano and then also guitar. She plays guitar. Yes, she's amazing. Writing melodies always does feel rewarding after you finish something and working hard on it. Yeah. Yay. So, oh yeah, you learned the version from Aldrine. Oh yeah, Aldrine's just the man. If you don't know who Aldrine is from Ukulele Underground, please go subscribe to him right now. I mean, right now, I don't care if you leave my live stream right now. Go go check him out because he is the man. He is. He is amazing, and very humble, and just yeah, just an amazing person all around, and just an amazing musician too. She's great. You're self-taught and watch your videos. That's great, Megan. That's awesome. I think that's the beautiful thing about YouTube is that the things that you thought were impossible have been made accessible to everybody. Isn't that amazing? It's it's awesome. So I'm glad that you're learning. He's a hoot and a wonderful musician. Oh, yeah, so good. Some of the things he plays, I'm just like, how are you doing that? How is that possible? He's so good. All right. So this song is about it's called Making Cookies. I made it for my 7-year-old. And if you're a Patreon patron of mine, you've heard this one before. And if you like this live thing, I actually go live on Patreon quite a bit. So Patreon is something where people can support me monthly, and then they receive different perks, different chord chart arrangements, as well as different live lessons like this, where you can actually ask me questions via Zoom in video. Be like, "Hey, Katie, what was that thing that you did there?" Because I think like YouTube is great, but sometimes it's like you can rewind it and rewind it and rewind it and still be like, what was that? Versus you can actually ask me in the live stream too. So yeah, that's fun. Patreon. So it's www.patreon.com/one music school. So yay. All right. So this is making cookies. This is for my 7-year-old. And hopefully you can hear us hear the sprinkles shake against the can as we decorate the cookies. Yay! Making cookies. Yay. Chris! Ah! Ah! Chris, what you got my hair? You're supposed to. Oh gosh, no. Now I'm a little self-conscious. to be honest. Okay, guys. If you don't know who Chris Fujigami is, he's in the chat right now. You need to go check him out right now. We were talking about Aldrine a little bit earlier today, and then you think about somebody that you watch them play, and you're like, how is that happening? Chris Fujigami is also another artist you need to check out. Like, check out his YouTube channel. He also has some tutorials out there too on his YouTube channel and also on Instagram too. He also has a a somebody's knocking on the door. He also has an apparel brand right now, so you should check it out and buy his t-shirts and buy his merch. He is an incredible artist and also just a very, very humble person. So yes, and he has 2 babies now. So congratulations, Chris, to you and your wife. Yes, that's awesome. Yay. uh, yeah, like, oh my goodness, Chris is here. Yeah, buddy. So thank you, Jackie. Let's see here. Would you say Merovech? Merovech. Merovech? Merovech? Does your 7-year-old, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Sorry. Let's see here. It says, does your 7-year-old also play? Yes, she does. She does, which is awesome. It's something where I would hope that my children play, but if they don't, it's okay. I want them to be who God made them to be, and I don't want to be like standing over and be like, "You gonna play now," like that type of thing. And then they end up not liking it. So I play, and then not my mom, sorry, my little girl says, "Mama, can I play? Can I play too?" It's like, yeah, let's do that. One time we were playing in the evening when the other 2 babies went to bed, and we were having so much fun and playing these songs and learning chords that we played too loud and we woke up the other babies. Yeah. We're having too much fun. It's too much fun. Oh man. So this is a new one that I've been working on, and it's called The End of the Rainbow, and it's about chasing after things that and losing sight of what's really important. It's like you say, like, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it's like it's also used as an illusion of like you just keep chasing the end of the rainbow. It's like there's never an end to it. You know what I mean? And so then the theme is you can get what you want, but it's not what you need. When you try so hard that you fail, when you succeed, sowing seeds of bitterness will only grow you weeds. It's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So here goes. Look to the horizon, you'll see the colors stretched across the sky. Making empty promises, they whisper to you of a bigger life. Climb the ladder, rungs and all. Reach the top, and it's leaned against the wrong wall. When you get what you want, but it's not what you need. When you try so hard, but you fail and you succeed. Sowing seeds of bitterness will only grow you weeds. It's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. No, oh, oh, oh. Tell me, where did my time go? No, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Tell me, where did my time go? No, oh, oh, oh. All right, lost the verse. Here we go. The never-ending treasure hunt, it keeps you trapped and always wanting more. All the while true life is waiting patiently to open up the door. Chase big things, forget the small. Climb the ladder that's leaned against the wrong wall. When you get what you want, but it's not what you need. When you try so hard, but you fail when you succeed. Sowing seeds of ingratitude will only grow you weeds. But it's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. No, oh, oh, oh. Tell me, where did my time go? No, oh, oh, oh. Seek ye first, or make things worse. There it is. All these things won't quench your thirst. First things first, or make things worse. All these things won't quench your thirst. It's when you get what you want, but it's not what you need. When you try so hard, but you fail when you succeed. But sowing seeds of gratitude will flourish into trees. But it's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end. When you get what you want, but it's not what you need. When you try so hard that you fail when you succeed. Growing seeds of bitterness will only grow you weeds. But it's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end. It's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end. It's a shame, it's a crime, because you wasted your time, because there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. No, oh, oh, oh. Tell me, where did my time go? No, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I think it's time that I let go. No, oh, oh, oh. Yay. Yay, that's what I've been working on. It's a little rough here and there, but I'm working on it, like trying to figure out the timing of the words and things like that. I've been working on another verse. It says, maybe it's all backwards and I've got it wrong. The last shall be first. Lose your life, you gain it back, or cling to it and make matters worse. I'm playing with it a little bit here and there, right? But I think before in the past, I used to be afraid of just not having things completely polished, right? Do you ever feel that way? Like whenever you present something, it's got to be like polished and worked out and perfect and whatever. And it's like, what? It's time to break that cycle, because sometimes just showing up and saying like, hey, I'm working on something, and then have it be rough, have it be like here and there, because it's like, how else are you going to work it out, right? Yeah. So yay, thanks for letting me share that with you. So yay, let's see here. So it's cool. Oh, thanks, Annie. Your mic is cute. Thanks. This is the blue snowball. It's giant, but it's kind of like one of those, the first generation of like the Shure microphones or the podcast microphone. This was like the hotness, the hot mic like 5 years ago. But of course, in technology, 5 years is like dinosaur. But it still works really well, so I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. The blue snowball. Yay! At least she's enthusiastic about it. Great to hear. Oh, let's see here. What's going on? Let's see here. I'm just reading the comments. Yay! Hi, Melanie. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, Melanie. You asked me about church. Church was good. Church was good this morning. You make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. You want to dance the night away. Yeah, I love that song too. Yay. Oh, cool. Thanks, Megan. I'm just working through it. We'll see what comes of it. I like the beat to it. I like the message of it. Yeah, I'm just working through it right now. Oh, it doesn't sound rough to me. Oh, thank you, John. Thanks. Hey. It's one of those things where, how like when you're performing or when you're working on something, it's like you've never heard it before, but in my head, I've heard it before and I've worked through it. And it may sound like rough to me, but then to other people it doesn't. And I think that's a testament too, that if you go out there and you try to do things as confidently as possible, that 9 times out of 10, Most people don't notice. Yeah? Oh, thanks. I'm glad that you liked it. Oh, you definitely feel that way all the time. You never finish because it's still polishing it. Yeah. And it comes to a moment though when you just have to be like, it's good enough to move on. Yeah. Have you ever heard that term Getmo? Greg Rochelle, he's a pastor and also he's a leadership works he's like a leadership coach. He's like, if you want to like get more time and get more productivity and get more money, sometimes you just gotta get mo, which means GETMO, get mo, good enough to move on. Sometimes there are projects that are good enough to move on and be like, okay, can't overwork it. Other becomes like I think it was Axl Rose that was working on his album for like 10 years, Chinese Democracy. And it just kept trying to change things and change things and change things. And then after 10 years, people are like, where's the album? When maybe his first pass would have been just phenomenal, just as phenomenal, right? Yeah. From a teacher who teaches with the guitar with the K-pop. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Uh, oh, you feel like it's a finished song? Sweet. Thank you for that feedback. I appreciate you. I've heard that term before. Yeah, Gitmo. Yeah, Alyssa and I were talking over Zoom the other day. Like, yeah. All right. Well, have fun, Annie. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. How long can you sing? Possibly until you can't go any lower. I don't know if I want to demonstrate that right now. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you're asking. Can't go any lower. It's like the lowest note is here. I have to go to my piano right now. My piano's back there and I have to move my gear. So maybe some other time. You're funny. Ah, so yeah. So I am going to end this live stream. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I am going to clean my house. I'm going to do something really, 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 how do you say, interesting. That's normal life, right? I think that's the cool thing is like everybody has, a very, very we all do the same things. We all clean our houses. We all um, work through things. But this is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go clean my house because it needs it. So, do you publish your music on Spotify or something? I'd love to see the end of the rainbow there someday. Thank you for that encouragement. I've been thinking about that, and I'm like, maybe I should do that. Maybe that should be the next project. What do you guys think? All right, I'm going to take these one step at a time. And so, first things first, gotta clean my house. Okay. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful Sunday. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thanks for being here, Tiffany. Yay. Oh, I'm glad you like it. All right. I will talk to you soon and have a wonderful day. I really appreciate you. And remember, you are loved. Bye.